Honorable Speaker, sir, at the outset, I'd like to thank you for admitting this very important call attention motion on the news item, sir, appearing in the Shillong Times, sir, dated 11 February 2022, under the caption Report on Low Quality JJM Pipes submitted, sir. Sir, it is learned from the news item, sir, that the inquiry, magisterial inquiry was conducted on the report that there were substandard pipes being used in the implementation of Jal Jeevan Mission, sir, in Reboi district. Sir, as the inquiry has been completed, sir, based on the news report, I would request the Honourable Minister, sir, to kindly make the report public, as the people want to know, sir, the findings of the report, sir. We want the report to be made public. And sir, what action has been taken, sir, by the department based on the findings of the inquiry? And sir, it was also expected, sir, that the Honourable Minister would recall the substandard pipes that are being supplied to the department, sir, and for utilization in the schemes. But then, sir, nothing as such has been done, and those substandard pipes are still in circulation, and some of them have already been used in the projects. Therefore, sir, this is a compromise not only in the quality of the pipes, but then I feel, sir, the Honourable Minister has already compromised on the lifespan of the scheme, sir. Sir, the other day, the Honourable Minister had also informed that the usage, or whether it is a GI pipe or whether it is PVC pipe, it is based on the technical guidance of the engineers. But sir, now what we are seeing in the field, sir, even though in the name of GI pipes, sir, the quality of the pipes that have actually been utilized is that of a PVC quality, sir. Sir, even though GI pipe, but then PVC quality. Sir, the pipe quality has been poor, sir, and they have not been withdrawn from being circulated and implemented in the projects. Now, sir, another thing that is happening on the ground is that as the supplier had supplied poor quality pipes, now what we are seeing is that the supplier is also being paid at a higher cost, higher than the rates that have been approved as per the schedule, sir. So we have a situation in the ground, sir, now where the supplier, in spite of having given poor quality pipes, he is also being paid a higher cost. That is what is happening in the ground, sir. So in spite of many officers objecting to this, but then nothing was done, sir. And even though many people have gone and complained, but then nothing was done. Sir, this is not done, sir. I think this is not accepted. When poor quality pipes are being paid with costs that is beyond the schedule of rates, sir, how the department can go ahead with implementation of such schemes, sir. Now, sir, to meet that additional cost, what has happened now is that to meet the additional cost of these pipes, the department has deducted from the labour charge of the contractors. The schedule of rate of the PHE is very clear, sir, that there is cost for material and there is cost for labour. Now, to meet that additional cost of the pipes, sir, the contractors are being forced to be paid only a certain amount of their labour charge, which is below the approved and agreed schedule of rate, and that amount being deducted from the labour charge is being given for the material cost, sir, which is being paid for the substandard pipes that are in circulation, sir. So, if there has to be an escalation in the cost of the pipes, provided that the supplier provides or supplies good quality pipes, then this entire escalation should have been brought under the scanner, sir, as to see why the escalation has happened, and the department should give additional funds if there is such a need. Now what is happening, the labour charge is being deducted to pay for the extra cost of the pipes, sir. Now this is illegal, sir, what is happening, and many contractors are threatening to take the department to court, and the entire scheme will suffer because of this illegality that is happening in the payments of the contractors under JJM, sir. So these are concerns, sir, which I would request the Honourable Minister to kindly address, and hope for befitting reply on this.
At the outset, I take this opportunity to thank the Honorable Member, Sri George B. Lengdo, MLA from Umroi Constituency, for calling attention notice under the Rule 54(1) of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business on the news item appearing under the caption, Report on Low Quality JJM Pipe Submitted, published in the Shillong Times, dated 11 February 2022, for raising the very important public issue for the interest of the state and public in general. On receipt of the news item regarding supply of non-standard pipes, my department has taken swift and decisive action to ensure that the pipes that were supplied are of approved and standard quality. First of all, I would like to inform this Accounts House that the government had provisioned for mandatory third-party inspection before delivery of pipes, and no payment is made without third-party inspection certificate. Over and above this provision, there are standing instructions from the government to all divisions under the department that only the approved quality of pipe is accepted, and there should be no compromise on the quality of the materials. As regarding the subject news item, an inquiry was ordered immediately, which was conducted by the Additional Deputy Commissioner, Ribhoi District, to investigate the allegation of supply of substandard quality of GI pipes under JJM. In the course of the inquiry, it was revealed that the pipes that were supplied were not of the approved specifications, and the manufacturer was directed for immediate replacement of the defective pipes, which have since been replaced by the manufacturer. The findings of the inquiry officers are as follows. 1. The complainant has complained on weight of GI pipe and not on other specifications. The representatives of the manufacturer, Jindal India Limited, has admitted that being a big company and manufacturing huge quantity of GI pipe of same dia and single size, the chance of mixing coil is possible due to human error. 3. The representative of third-party inspection agency, Dr. Amin Controllers Private Limited, stated that the TPI conduct inspection at the manufacturing unit and would carry out tests on 50 numbers of samples for each case as offered by the manufacturing firm. 4. The PHE department, Shillong, has received complaints from few divisions on the quality of the GI pipes, and hence had directed replacement of the defective pipes from the manufacturing company. No payment is released to the manufacturer if quality issues are noticed in the consignment. My department accords highest priority to maintaining the quality and standards in the procurement of GI pipe from reputed manufacturers, and accordingly there are instructions to this effect that only pipes of approved specifications are to be accepted. This instruction has been reiterated multiple times to all divisions. However, in course of supply, a supply of huge quantity is taking place in all divisions, there might be possibility of some division receiving low quality of GI pipe, which might have occurred in 1 or 2 isolated cases despite our sincere effort. I assured honorable members of the House that I and my department share their valid concern for use of standard quality of pipes in the implementation of all water supply schemes in the state, including schemes under JJM, and are making all efforts to ensure the same. Once again, I thank the honorable member Sri George B. Lengdo, MLA of Umroi Constituency, for raising these important issues. Sir, on the point again raised by the honorable members from Umroi, I once again would like to appreciate his concern on this issue, sir. And we are all equally concerned, and we have addressed also. So all the pipes has been recalled and ordered for the replacement. And about the lifespan of the scheme, as stated by the honorable member, the department, we have not compromised on the lifespan of the scheme, sir. And since we have ordered replacement of the pipe, so the compromise on the lifespan of the scheme will not be there. And on the point that he said that GI pipe, it's in PVC quality, This is highly technical, which is very difficult for me to reply on this point. I cannot understand that the GI pipe, which is steel, can be as a plastic quality, and it's confusing also because plastic, we are saying on that day that plastic gives more lifespan to the, more lifespan than the GI pipe. And the point that he raised that supplier has been paid at the higher cost for the compromised quality, so this is not there. We have not paid. We have ordered that all those inferior quality pipe to be replaced. Then the payment will be released. Otherwise, we will not make the payment on those inferior quality pipe that has been supplied. That's why order has been given to the supplier to replace, and this has been given the instruction to all the divisions also that if they find any inferior quality of pipe supply, they should bring to the notice of the chief engineer, and we will ask the chief engineer will ask the supplier to replace all the pipe. Till then, no payment will be released. About the deduction that the department has done from the contractor's bill, so this has been done according to the agreement signed between the department and the contractors. So nothing more than that. It has been done because the cost of pipe has been included in the scheme itself. That's why whatever the cost of pipe incurred, it has to be deducted from the scheme only. So as of now, that is the practice, because it has been signed and it has been executed according to the agreement signed by the department and the contractor. So with this point that I have replied, I hope I have been able to satisfy the honorable members.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I thank the Honorable Minister for the reply. I would not have raised this call attention, sir, if the reply given by the Honorable Minister is being seen in the field, sir. Why we have brought this call attention, sir? Because what the Honorable Minister is telling the House is not happening in the field. The pipes have not been recalled, and still the payments have been made to those pipes that were of poor quality and being circulated for implementation. So now the rates, 15 mm there was an escalation of 11.4%, 25 mm there was an escalation of 25%, 40 mm 26% escalation, and 50 mm 31% escalation of the cost of pipes. So is it fair, sir, and legal to deduct from the schedule of rate of labor charge and pay to this escalation, sir? Then if suppose this escalation goes again for the other schemes by 100%, then who will pay, sir? Contractor will pay for the cost in escalation, sir? Whose responsibility is it? And if the contractors go to court, sir, what will happen to this entire thing? This is the first time in history of the department, sir, where contractors now are being made to pay for the escalation in the cost of low quality pipes being in circulation, sir. So this is my concern, but then it depends on the minister whether he takes note of this or not, because it will be his responsibility then, sir, if people take the department to court and we see the schemes that are being implemented being brought to a halt and being questioned by Government of India, sir, on this way, the way that the schemes are being implemented, and it may even call for further inquiry, sir. Thank you, sir.
I once again appreciate the point raised by honorable member. It is true, sir, that we are concerned in the department about the schedule of rate that we are doing work as of now, and the department is trying to get the new rate as early as possible, so that it will not affect the problem of the contractors due to the inflation of rate in the materials. Yes, the price of GI pipe has increased, and it has affected the implementation of schemes, and I want to appreciate our contractors that they are still able to manage because of the some item good rate that they have, and they are still managed to complete the work on time. Most of the contractors, they are still managing, sir. So I want to appreciate the good contractors in the state of Meghalaya. There are many good contractors who are still doing the work. Sir, I want to put the point here that we are all concerned about the quality of work, and I want to appreciate the local communities coming forward to take this ownership and to understand the fact that government infrastructure, it is our own property. I am very happy to see that the NGOs, the local communities, have started taking the ownership of the government infrastructure as our own. That's why, sir, this problem has been raised by the local communities when they see that poor quality or substandard quality is being used in the scheme. And I hope that in this way that we are moving now, our honorable members, local communities, if we are working together, we hope to see the light of the day, that we will complete and we will be able to give the best service to the people of the state by ensuring good quality. I just want to put here, sir, one thing that ensuring good quality, best quality of work, it all depends on the officers at ground zero. Officers at ground zero, they are more effective than anybody else to ensure that best quality, standard quality of work is maintained. Yes, by saying that, it does not mean that we are not responsible. As a department, we are all responsible in supporting each other to ensure that good quality work is maintained. But I want to reiterate it again, that the officers at ground zero, they are most effective people to control and to ensure that good quality work is maintained. So, sir, in this way, I'm very happy to express once again, honorable members and all the local communities that have come forward to involve in the government activities. And I hope, I take it positively, that as a government, we will deliver and we can do better in future with the cooperation that we are getting from the from the local community. Thank you, sir.
Sir, last point. Actually, my concerns were not addressed. Minister has taken the debate to a different direction, sir, which was not pertaining to what I had raised.
You can one more. Last.
Sir, I just want to know as to, with the escalation of the cost in all the pipes, up to 31% of escalation, sir, various grades, why is the department deducting from the labor charge to pay the suppliers? If this escalation keeps on going on, sir, will the contractors be made to pay for the entire scheme then, sir?
In fact, I have replied at the beginning, sir, that the
it was not satisfactory, sir, that's why. Because it does not resolve the problem, sir, because the department is shifting the responsibilities to the contractors, deducting the labor charge and paying for the escalation in the material cost, sir. If the minister doesn't want to give a befitting reply or to correct these anomalies, sir, then there's no use continuing with this discussion.
Sir, the new SOR is being, the department is on the job to get the new rate, because as of now we are still doing at the old rate. And about the price escalation, it's beyond anybody's control. So, and all the materials used in the scheme, it is included in the scheme itself, sir. So, as of now, the practice is that all the materials that has been procured by the department, it will be deducted from the contractor's bill. So that is the practice that is there in the provision, and I cannot change the reply in this August House, sir, that what we can do, but we will study the point given, suggested by the honorable members, is noted by me and by the officials, and we will study if we can do better than this. But I can reply that as of now, the materials that has been incurred, supplied to the contractor, it is being deducted from the contractor's bill.